everybody, and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we get ready for some high school basketball here. Varsity only here this evening on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, getting ready to broadcast this one as the new #1 team in the state of Illinois, the A-Town Tornadoes, hosting the Galva Wildcats in what could be a historic night here at A-Town High School, as one Miss Kennedy Quinn on the A-Town Tornadoes sits just 5 points away from scoring her 1,000th career point in her high school career. And it's incredible to think about that, considering, as there she is on camera, it's incredible to think about that considering she is just a sophomore here at A-Town High School. So coming towards 1,000 career points, she sits just 5 points behind that mark. And we'll see if she can get it here tonight as the Galva Wildcats again taking on the A-Town Tornadoes. And again, we mentioned the A-Town Tornadoes come in as the new #1 team in the state of Illinois. Or excuse me, the A-Town Tornadoes come in as the new #1 team in the state. New poll out today from the AP. Unanimous #1 team in the state. The A-Town Tornadoes come in having won their last ball game against a very, very good United team, and then winning Saturday's game against a previously undefeated Minneapolis team in a battle of Iowa versus Illinois. And this A-Town team is rolling. They have won 5 in a row, looking for 6 in a row here tonight. For Galva, they come in. It's been a tough year so far, a smaller roster. That's why we have the varsity-only game here tonight. But this is a scrappy team that, you know, wouldn't mind knocking off the #1 team in the state. Now, getting the #1 team obviously is a very important thing for Coach Dugan and the crew. However, you're going to get every team's best shot, and we'll get Galva's best shot here tonight, and we'll see how that plays out. We got the national anthem about to get underway here. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available, so with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we get ready to go here. The A-Town Tornadoes set to host the Galva Wildcats here this evening. And we'll have our starting lineups here. Again, what could be a historic night here at A-Town High School. We mentioned it just a moment ago. Kennedy Quinn sitting just 5 points away from 1,000 career points. And just sitting here as a sophomore. So a very exciting night indeed, potentially. And we'll see how it all plays out here on the court. Starting lineup being announced first on the floor. #1, Madison Bates for Galva. And then it's Kaylin Gale, #4. #5 out there is Jovi Weber. #31 is Kaylee Elgin. And #44 is Amber Plummer. Now, the Galva side sitting with just 8 girls on their entire roster. And depth is certainly going to be a question here tonight. We'll see if Galva can do it. Again, Galva coming in losers of their last 5, or 3, I should say. 5 of their last 6 is the number I was looking for. As the starting lineup here, Kennedy Quinn, first to be announced. Obviously, big crowd on hand, looking to see her potentially get that 1,000 career points. #11, Emma Gunther makes her way out there in the starting lineup as well. 14, Caden Quinn. Number 15 then next on the sheet there is Haley Redding. And then if I know this lineup, which I've seen this lineup, it's pretty much been the same lineup all year long. Number 24, Taylor Ford, making her way out onto the floor as well. As we're ready for some basketball here. Good to have you along. Feel free to get into the comments section and let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, and what could be, again, a historic night here at A-Town High School. Again, the number 1 team in the state. A new poll out today. Effingham St. Anthony losing last week. So A-Town, the new unanimous number 1 team in the state of Illinois here in Class 1A in girls basketball. How will they defend that number 1 spot? Well, we'll see here as we're ready to go here at center court. Steve, yes, into the comments. Steve, A-Town number 1 indeed, as the opening tip-off is won by A-Town. They'll bring it left to right in their home whites, and we are officially underway. Into the corner, Haley Redding gets it inside. There's Quinn. Right side, Haley Redding, a wide-open 3 on the way. That's up and good. Haley Redding. Nice pass there from Kennedy Quinn to set that one up. A 3-0 start for the A-Town Tornadoes. Nice basket there by Redding, as there's the suffocating defense from Taylor Ford on the baseline. That one's tipped, stolen away. Caden Quinn coming away with the steal here. Just underway, here's Quinn. She'll go to the free throw line, pop a jumper. That one off the back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Galva will come away with it. There's Amber Plummer. Galva wearing the road blues here tonight with the gold trim, top of the key. There's a 3 on the way. Step back 3 by Kaylin Gale. That one no good. Kennedy Quinn comes away with a rebound, somehow stays in bounds. 7:05 to go here, opening quarter. Quinn going to go all the way to the basket, lays that one up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Galva basketball. But yeah, the new poll out just a little over an hour ago, I think. Coach Kelso very excited for what he saw, not Coach Kelso, AD Kelso, very excited for what he saw. Big crowd on hand supporting that number 1 team in the state. Up top, Jovi Weber. She's got it. She'll move left side and getting it into the corner there. Here's Gale. She'll drive the baseline. Gale looking for help. Gets it to Plummer up top. Good ball movement here by Galva. As getting it, that one swiped at, and a foul called on Taylor Ford. As the A-Town Tornadoes rocking a different uniform here tonight. Usually they're wearing the home whites with the highlighter numbers and letters, making it very difficult to see some of those letters and numbers. But tonight, not the case. We got an over and back on the inbounds pass. Vic cheering for A-Town and Caden Quinn from North Dakota. Good to have you along with us once again, Vic. A lot of folks in watching this one here tonight for good reason. Number 1 team in the state, Haley Redding up top, gets it right side. There's Quinn, wide open corner 3 on the way. That one too strong, no good. And the rebound fought for. Gunther's down there. As we got a whistle, we got a tie up. And possession, we'll give it to Galva. Now it's worth noting, was told before the game that Miley Weber out for a couple of weeks. She's dealing with a break in her arm. Certainly no good there as that one blocked away. A nice play by Galva defensively, and then, by A-Town defensively, and then coming the other way, the jumper's up and good. It's Kaylin Gale getting that to go. 3-2 our score as the Wildcats on the board. 5:55 to go here, opening period. But that could affect the depth a little bit here from the A-Town side. Left side, there's Quinn, wide open corner 3 on the way. That one off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Haley Redding puts up the shot, no. We got a foul called though, and that'll send A-Town to the line. So Kennedy Quinn's gotten a couple open looks here tonight, but hasn't been able to get anything to go. Again, sitting just 5 points behind that 1,000 career points mark. As the first free throw's up and good by Haley Redding. She's got all 4 points here tonight for A-Town, and it's a 4-2 start for A-Town. Steve sending out his thoughts to Miley. Hope she gets a speedy recovery and hope she is able to come back potentially for a playoff run. Coming the other way, here is Galva walking with it. Kaylin Gale shuffled her feet just a little too much. 5:33 to go here in the opening period. as they'll inbound the basketball, bringing it left to right. Here comes Kennedy Quinn. Galva coming in, again, losing 5 of their last 6. The only win they've got in that stretch is against Bushnell-Prairie City. This is a scrappy team here. Their offense can put up numbers. It's the defense that's the question. There's Quinn going inside. Nice look, lays it up. That one up and good. Kennedy Quinn gets it to go, her first basket. And the A-Town Tornadoes lead this thing 6-2. 5:04 to go, top of the key. There's a 3 on the way. That's a quick shot there by Kaylin Gale. Here comes Kennedy Quinn. Nice pass up the floor. Running the fast break. Oh, that one missed it. No good from Avery Stiegel. Fresh into the ball game. Boy, she runs that fast break so well. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be A-Town basketball. Kennedy Quinn sets it up. There's Redding. Nice pass on the inbound. 3 on the way. That one no good. Offensive rebound to the hands of Kennedy Quinn. Gets it right side. Now that one pass tipped, intercepted. Here comes Jovi Weber, one-on-one the other way. She'll take it to the basket. Nice layup there. Jovi Weber gets it to go. Galva back to within 2. Nice play there defensively, anticipating that pass. 4:34 to go into the corner. Here's Redding. Swings it. There's Ford. Now Quinn left side. Stiegel in the corner. She thought about it as it's going right side. There's Redding. A nice look. 3 on the way. That one off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Weber's going to pull it away. And bringing it up the floor here. And there's a 3 on the way. A quick trying to get that one to go. Try to get their first lead of the ball game. Madison Bates. Here comes Kennedy Quinn running the fast break all by herself. Lays it up. No good, but a foul. And that'll send Quinn to the line here. 4:06 to go. That foul will be on Jovi Weber. Her first, team's first, as a free throw off the rim, no good. And you wonder, maybe a little bit of nerves with Kennedy here tonight. She's had some open looks here. Hadn't been able to get them to go, and very rarely do you see her miss a free throw. That one's up and good. 7-4 now the score. Kennedy Quinn sitting just 2 points away from 1,000. Up top it goes. There's Bates. Bates gets it cross court. Left side to Gale. 3:50 to go in the opening quarter. Gale swings it right side. Gets it to Weber. Back to Gale. They got Madison Bates wide open in the corner for a minute. And they missed her. As that one goes, there's Bates. She's going to step back. That's a 3 on the way. And that one is that's a 2-point basket. Madison Bates gets that to go. 7-6 now the score. They say her foot was just on the line. A nice pass. There's Caden Quinn, a deep 3. That's no good from the right side. The rebound comes out. Galva with it. 7-6 our score. Scrappy bunch here from the Wildcats. Putting up a good fight here in the opening quarter. 3:12 to go. Nice pass to the baseline. Gale, turnaround shot. That one no good. Looking for the lead there. Here comes Kennedy Quinn. She'll bring it up the floor. 1-on-3. She's going to go all the way to the basket. She lays it up and in. Kennedy Quinn. 1,000 career points for Kennedy Quinn. And there it is, folks. 9-6 our score. Kennedy Quinn with 5 points here in the opening quarter. And there's Kennedy Quinn out there at center court. Again, she's just a sophomore. Congratulations to Kennedy Quinn. A very special moment here tonight. Good crowd on hand to celebrate that moment. As a timeout called. Smart move there. Classy move by Coach Dugan to get that timeout in so they can celebrate. We were wondering here just how long it would take. Of course, you saw some open looks from her early in this ball game. And again, you wonder if that is just a little bit of nerves, trying to maybe push the issue a little bit here. Now they can go back to work here. That's what Coach Dugan is certainly hoping that they will do. As that one's tipped, stolen away. Anna Servant, fresh into the ball game, comes away with it. Here comes Kennedy Quinn, bringing it up the floor. 2:45 to go. Quinn puts up a little floater. That one off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and good. Kennedy Quinn. Well, she's not stopping at 1,000. She's going to keep on going as that one up and good. 11-6 now the score. Left side, it goes to Jovi Weber. Now back up top to Madison Bates. That one thrown away. 2:25 to go here in the opening quarter. Good crowd on hand here for the A-Town side, and they got to celebrate that special moment here in this opening quarter. The new #1 team in the state of Illinois, as the playoffs just around the corner. Seeding will come out here before too terribly long. A-Town hosting the regional here, so I'm sure we'll have that for you here on TSSR. Like to see that if you're A-Town, as that one into the corner. That's a 2 on the way. It's up and it's good. Emma Gunther. She's been shooting the ball really well here over the last couple of ball games here. Emma Gunther gets that to go. It's 13-6. There's a 3 the other way. That's no good. Battle for the rebound. Kennedy Quinn comes away with it. Under 2 minutes to go. 13-6 our score. Here's Quinn. She'll go all the way to the basket. Put it up, no good. And a rebound, offensive rebound. Redding, a lot of contact, no call. Here comes Kaylin Gale the other way. 1-on-3. Gale's going to slow down, nearly swiped there. She'll put the shot up instead. There's Plummer with the offensive rebound and put back up and good. Amber Plummer gets it to go. And that ends a run there for the A-Town Tornadoes, a 6-0 run. 1:25 to go, 13-8. There's a 3 on the way for Redding off the back rim, no good. The rebound comes out. Redding also with 1,000 career points. There's a 3 on the way. That is a quick shot there by Madison Bates. And a battle for the rebound, a whistle, and a foul called. And we'll see who the foul is on. That'll be on Madison Bates. That'll be her first. Team's third, I believe. It is. Madison Bates picks up the foul. That's actually her second, my apologies. Bringing it across the court, Kennedy Quinn. Steve bringing up in the comments, Kennedy could be one of those rare 2,000-point players. Certainly on pace with that as a sophomore, as the shot up by Ford, no good. As that one saved by Caden Quinn, but into the arms of Jovi Weber. 50 seconds to go, opening quarter. As that one tipped out of bounds, that'll be out of bounds off the hands of Galva. 47.1 seconds to go, 13-8. Well, lost in all of this is a scrappy effort here so far from Galva. Putting up a good fight here in the first quarter. And the longer you keep, a team like Galva around, the more confidence that they get. Of course, they're a very shallow roster, only 8 players on their entire roster. That's why we're doing varsity only here tonight. As that pass inside, nice look. There's Haley Redding, lays it up and in. Nice find by Kennedy Quinn, and Haley Redding gets that one to go. 30 seconds to go, 15-8. That's a deep 3 from the volleyball line. That one halfway down and out. Boy, that was quite the shot by Jovi Weber. Rebound, here's Quinn. Quinn coming right side, gets it up top. There's Taylor Ford. Back to Quinn, 15 seconds. Redding a jumper from the elbow. That one off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, and we got a whistle and a foul. 9.8 seconds to go. Caden Quinn gonna pick up the foul. That'll be her first, team's second. So here comes Galva. They'll inbound it here. 6 seconds to go. Tries to split through a double team. Kennedy Quinn comes away with it. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. Here comes Quinn to the basket at the buzzer. Gets it to go. Kennedy Quinn. What a first quarter for Quinn. Lays it up and in just before the buzzer. And the A-Town Tornadoes take a 17-8 lead as we go to the second. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're gonna get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as the Galva Wildcats putting up a good fight there in the first quarter. The A-Town Tornadoes finishing that first quarter on a 10-2 run. And then we go to the second quarter with the A-Town Tornadoes leading this thing 17-8. The new #1 team in the state. The A-Town Tornadoes, a 1,000 career point scorer. girl with the basketball right there, Kennedy Quinn. She got that mark here just a few minutes ago. Nice pass inside. There's Ford, gets it to Caden Quinn. Quinn tries to put up the shot, gets it out to Quinn instead. Here's Gunther. Underway, second quarter. As we got a whistle and a foul called. I think we'll have some free throws on the way. Taylor Ford going to the basket. Good to have you along here tonight. Good crowd on hand here. Watching a little history being made here tonight for the A-Town Tornadoes. That one on the way, no good. I'm curious how many sophomores either here at A-Town or just as a whole have had 1,000 career points. I'm sure there's quite a few who've had 1,000 career points. We got a whistle lane violation. There'll be a lane violation on A-Town. But I'm curious, you know, this early into her high school basketball career, having 1,000 points is very impressive. Steve mentioned it just a little while ago. She could be on pace for 2,000. That's certainly on the table. As there's a nice pass. Quinn off the steal, lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound. Gunther gets it. Kennedy Quinn, jumper on the way. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Haley Redding will lay that one up and in. Haley Redding with 8 points here in this ball game. Her and Kennedy Quinn have dominated this ball game here so far. Combined 17 of 19 points for the A-Town Tornadoes. There's a steal. Quinn gonna lay that one up and in. Off the steal, Kennedy Quinn now in double figures. 21-8 now the score. A run here for A-Town. It's a 14-2 run. Double team comes, that's tipped, stolen away. There's that suffocating defense that we see so frequently here from A-Town. There's a bump and a foul called. 6:53 to go here from A-Town High School. 21-8 now the score. Foul is called. That is the second foul on Jovi Weber. Second foul here already in the quarter for the Galva Wildcats. Into the ball game, Ellie Pompeo checking in. Probably going to get some minutes now that Miley Weber is on the bench with that break in her arm, as that shot no good. We'll have some free throws upcoming from Avery Stiegel. Steve bringing up in the comments, he remembers Galva back in the 90s. They had triplets in 93, the Gale triplets, all very good athletes, all boys. And the Gale name continues, this time on the girls' side with Kaylin Gale. As the first free throw's up and good for Avery Stiegel. She's on the board here tonight. 22-8, A-Town off to a fast start. It's a 5-0 start here in this quarter for A-Town. As the second free throw on the way for Stiegel, it's up and good. 23-8. As bringing it the other way, here is Gale. Gale's got it in the corner. They'll reset. Up top, Madison Bates gets it right side. There's a deep three right side on the way. That one off the back rim, no good. Kaylin Gale's got a pretty good shot. She's just been unable to get those baskets to go here tonight. Here is Emma Gunther in transition. Nice extra pass to Pompeo. Now Redding, a wide open three. My goodness, she had all day to shoot that one. Can't get it to go, however. Rebound goes to Elgin, but she throws it away. Battling for the basketball there is Ellie Pompeo, still battling for it. Stiegel tried to come away with it. We got a whistle, and we got a tie-up. Kaylin Gale falls on it. 6:09 to go here, second quarter. 23. For some reason my scoreboard didn't update there. 23-8. Thought I hit the button after the second free throw from Stiegel, but I guess not. 23-8 our score. A-Town on a 16-2 run. Under 6 minutes to go, right side. Gets it up top. Gale thought about it. She'll drive instead. Looking for help. Gets it inside. Nice pass to Bates. Off the back iron, no good. And then a nice save there by Kennedy Quinn. She'll come away with it. Might have got away with a walk there on the save. Gunther bringing it up the floor. Extra pass there, Stiegel. Good ball movement here by A-Town. There's a floater on the way for Redding. Off the back rim, no good. Emma Gunther lays it up, no good. Off the offensive rebound. And a foul is going to be called on 31. That is Kaylee Elgin. He held up just the 3 fingers. That's what threw me off there by the official. Kaylee Elgin only saw the 3 fingers, and there's no number 3 on their roster. There's Caden Quinn off the inbounds play. That's up and good. It's Caden Quinn. 26-8, A-Town rolling. They're on a 9-0 run to start this quarter. 5:15 to go. Up top, Madison Bates. Nice pass back to Gale, left side. She'll drive the baseline. Through the double team, gets it to Plummer, who lays that one up and in. Amber Plummer ends the run. Nice find there by the Wildcats. Getting it right side. Here's Gunther. Caden Quinn. Ford with it. Now she drives. There's a little elbow jumper. That's her range. No good. Offensive rebound. Quinn lays it up. No good. As that one's tipped. Stolen away on the rebound. That one laid up and in. Avery Stiegel. Right place, right time. Stiegel lays that one in. It's 28-10. Christy in the comments sending her congratulations to Miss Kennedy Quinn. That would be her aunt, Aunt Christy. Super proud of Miss Kennedy Quinn. Again, if you missed it, back in the first quarter, Kennedy Quinn scoring 1,000 career points. As that one no good, Taylor Ford comes away with it. There's Gunther with it. She'll drive. Might have got away with a walk there. There's a shot up, no good, and the rebound comes out. Galva's got numbers if they hurry. Here comes Gale the other way, going all the way to the basket. Nice play there, Kaylin Gale. Getting that one to go, banking it up and in. Under 4 minutes to go here, first half. There's a jumper on the way. That one rattling around and going in. It's Caden Quinn. Caden Quinn having herself a good second quarter. She's got 5. 3:45 to go here. The lead has ballooned to 18. There's a deep shot. That one's no good. Rebound out of play. Off the hands of Galva. Kennedy Quinn will check back into the ball game. 3:37 to go here. No shot clock, by the way, as you can see on the top of the screen. Wonder why they were able to do that. I guess with conference play, they probably go back to the current IHSA rules. Here in a couple of years, though, the state of Illinois going to have the shot clock in high school basketball, which I think will be a very good change. The games that we saw earlier in the year, there's a nice pass, Redding in the corner. I think that just will make the basketball a little bit better. It'll take some adjustments, growing pains for sure. Ooh, Plummer might have thrown an elbow, got away with it. I think ultimately it'll lead to some good basketball. Nice play in transition. There's Galva running a fast break. Madison Bates gets that one to go. And it is 30-14. 3:05 to go, second quarter. Quinn thought about it. There's a jumper on the way for Taylor Ford from the corner. No good. Battle rebound. Stiegel comes away with it. Boy, she has been rebounding the ball really well. There's Quinn, top of the key. There's a 3. No good. Rebound into the hands of Elgin. Here comes Galva the other way. Nice pass inside, looking for her teammate Alyssa Hudson, who's fresh into the game. Coming the other way, though, there's A-Town laying it up and in. It's Avery Stiegel. She runs that fast break so well. Leaked out on that one. It was all by herself after they got the rebound there. 32-14, A-Town with the lead. Number 1 team in the state flexing their muscles here in the second after a very competitive first quarter. A little turnaround shot. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Put back. No good. Another offensive rebound. No good. And a third offensive rebound. That's no good by Hudson. And the rebound finally into the hands of A-Town. Running the fast break. Here's Caden Quinn. That's no good. Good look there from Kennedy Quinn. And the rebound comes out. 32-14 our score. And that one poked away. We got a whistle and a foul. Caden Quinn, I believe, is going to pick up the foul. Her or Avery Stiegel. That'll be Caden. That'll be her second. That'll be the team's, I believe, team's first. We got a whistle. We got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll take 15. Back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts.
Hit the wrong button there. Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. 1:55 to go here, second quarter. The A-Town Tornadoes leading this one at 32-14. A-Town, the newest #1 team in Class 1A. Unanimous decision from the voters at the AP this week. And what has been a great night of basketball here from A-Town. They have flexed their muscles, outscoring Galva here in this quarter. So far, 15-6. As that one nearly intercepted, it's tipped out of bounds off the hands of Galva. So Kennedy Quinn didn't come away with the steal, but she forced the turnover nonetheless. 1:45 to go, second quarter. Kennedy Quinn bringing it up the floor here. Yeah, it's varsity only here tonight. Swinging it into the corner, Haley Redding. Emma Gunther with it. Nice pass, Taylor Ford gets it back out. Good ball movement here by A-Town. Looking for that open look. As they get it, Kennedy Quinn, she'll have that open look. There's a three on the way. That one off the rim, no good. And the rebound off the kneecap of Emma Gunther, out of play. 1:19 to go here in the first half. A-Town started this quarter on a 9-0 run. In total, it was an 11-0 run. Actually, a 13-0 run, I should say, as that one's thrown away out of bounds. Would have been over and back either way. And with 1:04 to go, A-Town will take over. Bringing it left to right. A-Town winners of 5 in a row here. Coming into this one, got a good win over the weekend against a good team in the state of Iowa. Mediapolis. I live in the state of Iowa, and I didn't realize that Mediapolis was undefeated at the time. They're having themselves a good year. It's a good Bulldog squad. There's a jumper in the corner. That's up and good. It's Kennedy Quinn. Kennedy Quinn from 3. She's got 14 here in the first half. And it's 35-14, 45 seconds to go. Up top, Kaylin Gale. Gale looking for help, tries to get it to her teammate Hudson. And that one leaks out of bounds. Again, it'll be another turnover. Things have just gone from bad to worse here for Galva. Again, they are a limited roster, only 8 girls on the roster. Swinging it into the corner. As that one, Caden Quinn, Emma Gunther. Good pass, there's Quinn again, a corner 3 on the way. That one rimmed out, halfway down and out. Offensive rebound, Redding lays that up and in. Haley Redding in double figures. (37-14), A-Town with the lead. A whistle and a travel. I tell you, Caden Quinn has got herself quite the audience. Velcott in the comments, watching from Missouri here this evening. 5 seconds to go. Here's Kennedy Quinn. Already got one buzzer beater today. Tried to bank that one in right before the buzzer, and that one's no good, and that'll end our first half. 37-14, the A-Town Tornadoes lead it after 2 quarters of basketball. And what has been a historic night here once again. The A-Town Tornadoes, Kennedy Quinn, scoring her 1,000th career point. We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit. But before we go any further, we are going to hear from our great sponsor, MDH. And Dwayne sitting down with one of those fine folks from MDH during our halftime show. And then we'll be back. We'll go over the numbers, and we'll recap this evening here tonight as the A-Town Tornadoes leading this one 37-14. Back after this, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, well, we're here with Bill Murdoch, and this is the second year in a row, Bill, that I've talked to you.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably unfortunately for you. I think you might have been the most talked about interview of all of our MDH interviews last year, though.
I don't know whether I need to be proud of that or ashamed of that. I don't know which one to go with.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Probably.
The thing that I find comical is I gave you a hard time last year, as I said, because, man, you're way up the ladder. You know, you're a high-end employee for me to be talking to, and you're even higher up the road now than you were last year.
Yeah. Yes. Last year when we spoke, I was the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, and since then I've been in the CEO role, Chief Executive Officer here at the hospital for about 8 months now.
Well, not to toot your horn, but everything I hear is good coming out of MDH since you've taken over. So what was your mindset when you stepped into that role, and what do you see MDH doing here?
I've never had aspirations to be a CEO of a hospital but we have a great team here, and I just felt it was that time in my career to step in and take over and see how it goes. We have a great team here at MDH, very proud of everybody. They're very passionate and have a lot of pride in the organization. So it just made that job so much easier for me to step into my new role.
Yeah, it's easy to work with people who want to do a good job, isn't it? And it seems like everybody I talk to here is that kind of person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's engaged, and they want to do well, and they want to succeed. And we want them to succeed here at the organization.
I think MDH has always had a pretty good name in the area. What are you trying to do for MDH to even step that up a little bit more?
Right. So Pat Osterman and myself, we've done a lot of community relationship building, reaching out to the community leaders, reaching out to our competitors to see how we can work together better to be a stronger organization overall.
Yeah, strong organization, and you guys continue to add pieces and parts. You've expanded to Monmouth. We talked a little bit about that with your urgent care and physical therapy. The pharmacy is looking really nice right now.
Right, and it's ready to come online. The construction's finishing up this week, and then next step is to get the certifications, inspections going. So we should be open for business later at the end of this year or first part of January.
So we mentioned last year you're relatively local to the McDonough County area. So you're one of the first CEOs that I remember that's local to McDonough. You have like a foothold in the area. Does that make this job, not that being CEO of any company doesn't have meaning, but does it mean a little more for you because you are from here?
It does, and it helps. I think it builds trust because they know I'm local. I'll have that connection with the community. Yes, my mother owns farmland south of town. My father-in-law owns farmland here. My wife's a bomber. She's a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck. We got kids that are leathernecks too. So I feel like we have a lot of fabric in the community to take this organization to the next level.
Well, we're going to keep the interview shorter, but I cannot get done with this interview without asking if you got any deer last year.
I did. Actually, yes, I did. And as we talked last year too, I participate Hunters for the Hungry, where we donate our harvest, and I did that last year. So yes, I was successful.
So you spend a lot of time at MDH and helping people, and then you're helping people when you're at home too.
Try to. That's a little different. You know, you're by yourself, and sometimes that's good to decompress and do all that. But yeah, no, it works out well.
So what's been the biggest surprise? You never had any ideas of wanting to be CEO. What's been the biggest surprise so far since you've taken a job?
Oh, I think just the loyalty our staff has for the organization. They want it to do well, and I think with that support has made this job so much better for me.
Well, Bill, I appreciate you talking to me. It's always fun getting to talk to you, so hopefully we'll do it again next year, and we'll have new big things to talk about from MDH.
Let's plan on it, and thank you for your time and having me on again this year after last year.
Hey, not a problem. Like I said, you were the biggest fan I think supported video of all of them. So we'll see if you can continue that. Maybe I should give an award.
You think?
I think we should come up with an award.
Okay, you work on that,
okay,
and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, I'll do that. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are back here at the halftime show as the A-Town Tornadoes in the lead here over the Galva Wildcats, 37-14. We got the third graders they said that are out there tonight? Fourth graders. Well, I heard third, but maybe not. It might be third and fourth graders. And we've got a little action going on here this evening during our halftime festivities and what has been a great night. Oh, there's a nice look there. That shot no good by number 12 right there. Rebound into the hands of number 5. I tell you, this number 4 right here, she might be the new star here at A-Town in the future. Keep an eye on this girl. She got a good shot. She got a better shot in third grade. Look at her go. Oh, tried to bank that one in. No, got her own rebound. Lays it up. No. And now she's got her own rebound again. Look at this girl. We got a future superstar in the making here tonight. As that one out of play. Coach Dugan's got to like that, standing there on the sideline watching these girls go at it. Halftime here, 8 minutes to go. There's Coach Dugan, the new head coach, or the head coach, I should say, of the new number 1 team. There's a shot on the way. Oh, she tried to get that one to go. As a rebound tipped out of bounds. New number 1 team in the state of Illinois, however, the A-Town Tornadoes, coming in the unanimous number 1 after the Effingham St. Anthony squad lost last week. They were last week's number 1, so that gives A-Town the chance after a week where they beat the previously undefeated Mediapolis squad. Coming away with it. Oh, there's a steal. There's a jumper in transition. No good. Tell you, number 4's got some defensive skills there as well. She just took that thing away. Good look there. All righty, so let's take a look at the numbers here as we are at the half of this ball game. We can talk about this game as it goes along, but I'll let it play in the background, and if anything comes up, we'll certainly highlight that. But A-Town, the star of the night, no surprise, that is one Miss Kennedy Quinn. Coming into tonight's game, she was just 5 points away from hitting 1,000 career points. And there she sits with 14 points, as you see on the scoreboard there. Kennedy Quinn, what a first half she had. Haley Redding also finished with double figures in the first half. Haley Redding, she had 10 points in the first half. 6 points for Avery Stiegel, 5 points for Caden Quinn, and 2 points also for Emma Gunther. That's your scoring breakdown for the A-Town Tornadoes. There she goes in the fast break there. Number 4, shot up. Oh, she gets it to go again. Tell you, keep an eye on that girl. Well, number 4, don't know what her name is, but she is pretty special right there. There she is. Got a good shot, good defensive skills, good speed we've seen tonight. We might be watching a star in the making. Oh, good screen up there by number 43. Oh, good double team, though. Coming in. Might have been a foul. Oh, we got a football tackle by number 5. And needless to say, there's a foul. Nice play there. 5.5 minutes to go here in our halftime. Let's look at Galva's numbers. Madison Bates tonight with 4 points to lead the way. Also, Kaylin Gale with 4 points. Tie for the lead there in the scoring department. It was 4 points also for Amber Plummer. So a 3-way tie for the Galva Wildcats in scoring. Problem is they just were unable to keep up with the A-Town offense as their offense was rolling here, especially in the second quarter. 2 points also for Jovi Weber. That's your 14 points there for Galva. 4 each for Madison Bates, Kaylin Gale, and Amber Plummer. And 2 points for Jovi Weber. So there's your scoring breakdown for the Wildcats. The A-Town Tornadoes came out in this one and got off to a little bit of a slow start, which I know Coach Dugan probably wasn't too happy about, as A-Town led 7-6 midway through the first. But the good news for A-Town is they finished that first quarter on a 10-2 run and really just continued to grow from there, shall we say. A-Town between late in the first quarter into the second quarter actually went on, let me do my math correctly here, that is a 13-0 run, and that kind of blew this game open from the point where it was 13-8. They made it 26-8 before Galva finally got another basket. A couple more baskets for Galva, and that was it. A-Town, after that point, finished on an 11-6 run. So this A-Town team, oh, nice moves there going inside. Number 4. Oh, good tie-up, though, by number 8. And a battle for the basketball. Boy, we had some good battles here during this ball game. A couple of baskets by number 4. I think this game's still going, by the way. But A-Town finishing the second quarter. They outscored Galva in this second quarter 20-6. And I'm told in the comments here as I look up, Briley Pierce just told me that number 4 is actually a second grader. So her name's Auden, I guess. So Auden, well done. What a ball game. She is putting in the work, man. Her face is red. She's putting in all the work here tonight. As that one, no good. And I think it was taken away there by the gold team there. Got 3 minutes left in our halftime. But again, A-Town outscoring Galva in the second quarter. Oh, nice move. Again, this is just the second grader, folks. As there's a pass inside. That one battle on the ground. As that'll end what was a very entertaining, I don't know what age group that was. So we have a second grader out there. I was told third at the half. I was told there's also some fourth graders out there. So maybe it's just a combination of the second, third, and fourth graders for the A-Town School District there. So some good players out there putting in a good effort here tonight. Once again, a couple of baskets there by number 4. Auden is the name. So well done. And thank you to Briley for pointing that out. But again, A-Town finishing the first quarter 17-8. It was a scrappy first quarter for Galva. Just kind of running out of gas there in the later stages of the second quarter as they trail here 37-14, which, you know, you kind of wondered how long they could hang around with a team considering that they only come in with just 8 girls on their roster due to the Wildcats. You know, depth is a very important key, and even A-Town lost a little bit of depth earlier last week, I should say. You know, lost a little depth with Miley Weber going down. She dealing with a break in her arm. Hopefully she gets a speedy recovery and can maybe come back for the postseason run here for the A-Town Tornadoes. But, you know, depth is very important. You ask any team, and when you have just 8 girls on your roster, depth and your legs, you know, that becomes a problem late in the ball game because you've got a lot of girls out there playing a lot of minutes here. And Galva gave it a good fight there in the first quarter, but things kind of got away from them there in the second. We'll see if they come out and maybe surprise us here in the third quarter. Steve did mention in the comments it could be a chance, though, to give the starters a little bit of an early break out there as well. Vic in the comments, we're told the number 11 out there on the floor was Tinny Quinn. That's Caden Quinn's sister, and she's in 3rd grade. Teresa seconding that, and more Quinns out there is a good thing, Steve points out. We're underway here, third quarter of action. Thanks for joining us here on TSSR. Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we get this one back underway. All the starters are out there once again for A-Town. Again, the question will be how long do they play? There's a 2 on the way for Quinn. That one's no good. And the rebound into the hands of Galva. Bringing it up the floor. Here's a 3 on the way in transition. That one up and good. That's Kaylin Gale. I pointed out earlier in this ball game, she's got a good shot. Just had some open looks that did not fall for her in the first half. If she hit a couple of them, this could be a completely different ball game. Gale gets the first basket here in the quarter. It is 37-17. There's another 3 on the way. That's no good. Kennedy Quinn comes away with it. 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Quinn. Quinn going to go all the way, Euro step, all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Kennedy Quinn. Again, scoring her 1,000th career point here tonight. The sophomore for A-Town. MVP during the game that they had on Saturday against Mediapolis in that Iowa versus Illinois shootout. That one nearly stolen away. Plummer comes away with it. Triple team on her. We got a whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow will give it to Galva. 6:39 to go here. 39-17. Good crowd still on hand. Got to watch the young ones there in the halftime show. That was some good halftime entertainment. Always fun to see the future stars potentially for any high school. I think more high schools need to do games like that during half times. Let their little ones out there and put on a show. Little ones out there during the halftime today put on a show. Here's Kennedy Quinn, top of the key. She'll shoot it. Why not? That one no good. Rebound tipped into the hands. Haley Redding can't get the layup to go. That one out of play. A-Town here tonight, I mean, the score, you look, you say 39-17. Boy, they've gotten whatever they wanted. A-Town, it feels like they could have an even bigger lead here tonight. They've missed some bunnies and open looks. There's a three on the way. Redding wide open, no good. See, there's an example of that. Here's Elgin, comes away with it. Oh, a nice steal there by Ford, and laying it up and in is Haley Redding. Redding gets that to go. 41-17 now the score with a little over 6 minutes, I should say, to play. Up top, here's Gale. Kaylin Gale through the double team. That one no good. Offensive rebound, put back. Yeah, that's no good. Gets her own rebound back again. It's Weber, and losing the handle. Here comes A-Town. 3-on-1 the other way. Nice play to Ford in transition. Taylor Ford lays it up and in. Her first basket. Taylor Ford even running the fast break here for A-Town. It's a 6-0 run here for A-Town after the first basket of the second half. Went to Galva. Right side, Weber going to shoot it right wing three on the way. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Emma Gunther. 5:22 to go here, third quarter. Gets it left side into the corner. Good ball movement once again. Caden Quinn right side. There's a three for Quinn. That's no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. Redding. That one blocked away. Nice play there by Plummer, but losing the handle out of bounds. And the Tornadoes will have possession. 43-17, 5:06 to go, third quarter. Again, this is the only game of the night. There's Redding, a corner three on the way. That one no good. As a battle for the rebound into the hands of Plummer. She comes away with it. We got a whistle. I think we got an offensive foul. (43-17), just under 5 minutes to go here. 4:59 to go in this quarter. Steve says, let's give Emma a basket. Emma has a basket here tonight. She got 2 points in the first half. We got a whistle and a travel. That's suffocating defense here for A-Town. Boy, if this team is going to play defense like that, it's going to take them places. Of course, when you're ranked the #1 team in the state, something's got to be working right. And that defense here for A-Town working real nice as that one intercepted. Nice play there by Plummer. 2-on-1 the other way if they hurry. Nice pass up to Weber. In transition, she'll lay it up and in. Jovi Weber gets that one to go. 43-19. A-Town with it the other way. There's a nice pass. Driving the baseline, laying it up and in. That's a good look there for Haley Redding. Nice play for A-Town, getting the answer. 45-19. 4:15 to go here in the third. Inside pass, tried to get it to Plummer. It's poked and stolen away. Here comes Taylor Ford coming the other way. Up top, there's Redding. She'll shoot a right corner three on the way. That's no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Quinn. Nice save there. Offensive rebound has been huge here tonight. There's Emma Gunther. That's a two on the way. Off the back rim, no good. Caden Quinn, offensive rebound. Put back, no, but a foul. Only player who's stepped on the floor here tonight who doesn't have a basket, to my knowledge, is Ellie Pompeo. Saw her out there a little bit here tonight at the later stages, or mid stages, I should say, of the second quarter. Shot up and good by Caden Quinn. She's got 6, 46-19. Avery Stiegel will check in. Also checking into the ball game for the first time today, and is Shelby Charlotte. Hopefully I'm saying that name right there. Second free throw on the way. It's up and good. Free throw shooting. I haven't seen a lot of free throws here tonight for A-Town, but the ones that they have gotten, shooting a lot better. They had a little bit of a struggle from the free throw line last couple of games I've got the chance to see them. There's a turnaround shot, and that's up and good by Kaylin Gale. Boy, she is a talented player here tonight. She leads her squad as Kendi Quinn coming quickly the other way. That shot no good, but a foul. And that'll be on Shelby Charlotte. That'll be her first. That is the team's first. Got one foul on each side. First free throw up and good by Kendi Quinn. She's with 17 here tonight. 48-21. 3:33 to go here. I missed an extra basket here somehow. Scoreboard's got 50. How did I miss an extra basket? Well, we got a foul on the free throw, so we'll get another chance as that one up and good. Caden Quinn. I think I gave a basket to Galva instead of, or no, I think the scoreboard did. I think the scoreboard gave an extra basket to A-Town instead of Galva. I'm confused. By my tally, it's 49-21. Scoreboard says it's 52-19. I don't know. I thought I gave a basket to, I don't know what happened, honestly. I'll go by what the scoreboard here at the gym says. But something happened. No. Into the corner, there's Gunther. She'll drive the baseline. Ooh, had a look there, but Caden Quinn comes away with it. Well, she might have walked, and she did. Steve asking what grade is that Gale girl, the Kaylin Gale, who has been putting on a show here tonight for Galva. She's got 9 points tonight. She is just a sophomore as well. So she could certainly make some noise here in the state of Illinois in the next couple of years. That's tipped, stolen away. Nice play there defensively by Emma Gunther. Running in transition, laying it up and in, and a foul. Kennedy Quinn gets the basket to go, and one. Kaylin Gale's going to pick up the foul. A nice basket there by Kennedy Quinn. And one. 2:48 to go as Caden Quinn will check out. Haley Redding will check in. Anna Servin will check into the game as well. First time seeing her here tonight. Free throw, the and one free throw's up and good. 20 points now for Kennedy Quinn. That was in what has been a historic night tonight for Miss Kennedy Quinn. As there's a nice drive to the basket. Oh, nice play laying that up and in. There's Kaylin Gale. She has made some really good baskets here tonight. Coming in quickly in transition the other way. A-Town gets that one to go. I have one extra basket there. There we go. 55-21. Gale with another basket. She's got 11. Up top it goes to Bates. Madison Bates into the corner. Gets it back to Gale. 2:07 to go here, third quarter. Inside pass. That's poked, stolen away. Nice play there defensively by Anna Servin. Taylor Ford in transition. Gets it Redding. Corner. That's a jumper. That's a two on the way. It's up and good. Haley Redding's got another one. Redding sits now with 18 points. 57-23 now the score. Scoreboard a little slow to update there. My apologies on that. Amber Plummer with it. That's tipped out of bounds. 1:36 to go, third quarter. 57-23. We got a substitution in. Alyssa Hudson in for Galva. Number 24. 1:33 to go. You like that name? Oh. That it is, our camera girl. Alyssa pointing out they share the same name. There's a jumper in the corner. That one no good by Redding. Rebound comes out. Here comes Galva. Here's Gale. Oop, losing her footing for a moment. Double team on her. Getting it right side. Now Hudson in the corner. Back to Gale. 1:07 to go. Inside pass. As losing the handle, maybe one too many passes. Sends that one up. A foul called on A-Town. That'll be on Avery Stiegel. That's her first, team second. 1:02 to go, 57-23. Our score. As that one in play. 20 points for Kennedy Quinn, 18 points for Haley Redding here tonight. .50 seconds left. Here's Gale with it left side. Kennedy Quinn out guarding her. Two very good sophomores for both sides. There's a jumper on the way. That one no good by Bates. That rebound comes out. Here comes A-Town the other way, running that fast break. They run it perfectly. That one no good, though. Avery Stiegel, she chuckles knowing she missed an opportunity there. And again, A-Town, again, you look at the score, you say, well, A-Town doing themselves pretty good. They have missed a lot of bunnies here tonight, which I know Coach Dugan will maybe talk about here in the post game. Certainly a chance to have blown this thing open even more. There's a jumper from the elbow. That's no good by Quinn. Rebound comes out. Starter's still out there. We got a whistle and a foul. Probably going to get it to the fourth quarter, I would imagine, and then A-Town will bring in the bench. Would hate to see somebody getting hurt in this kind of situation. Already dealing with the Miley Weber injury, which, again, we hope she has a speedy recovery. But that is a loss to their bench for the A-Town side, so don't want to lose too many more players out there. That's stolen away. Here comes A-Town the other way with 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Redding going to go inside through the defense. That's no good. 1 second left. Galva can get a shot if they hurry, but shot's no good by Weber, and that'll end our third quarter. 57-23. A-Town, the #1 team in the state. And they're proving why. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as the fourth quarter of action about to get underway. The A-Town Tornadoes with a 57-23 lead, showing why they're the #1 team in the state. Their defense has been suffocating. They held Galva to just 9 points in that quarter while scoring another 20 points. A-Town in 2 quarters here tonight has scored 20 points in both the second and the third quarter. And with a 34-point margin, running clock here throughout the fourth quarter. Emma Gunther, Caden Quinn, Haley, actually that's not Haley, right? That's Ellie Pompeo in. You have Nevaeh Coon-Williams out there as well as Tiana Hamilton. So some starters out there, but again with the lack of depth to some extent on the A-Town side as well. Can't go completely to the bench. They got Kennedy out, though. Kennedy Quinn taking a seat, as well as Haley Redding, protecting your 2 high scorers here tonight. Haley with 18, Haley Redding. Kennedy Quinn, after getting her 1,000th career point, she's got 20 here tonight. Tiana Hamilton, there's a jumper. That is a 3. It is no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And that'll be A-Town basketball. 7:09 and counting, 57-23. A-Town with the lead. Winners of 5 in a row. Here's Caden Quinn. She's had herself a pretty good night here tonight. Gunther with it left side up top now to Ellie Pompeo. Pompeo gets it, and there's Quinn. Little turnaround hook shot. That's no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Galva for a moment. We got a whistle. We got a tie up. Good battle for the basketball there as Kaylee Elgin trying to keep possession there, and Galva will keep possession, but the possession arrow will switch. 6:35 to go here in the fourth. Plummer with it, free throw line. Left side to Jovi Weber. Nice pass on the baseline, cutting to the basket, laying it up. That one no good. Offensive rebound, put back by Plummer. That one no good as well. Good look by Kaylin Gale. She's had some good looks again here tonight. Hasn't been able to get some of those baskets to go. Into the corner, Gunther wide open. That'll be a 2 on the way. It's up and good. Emma Gunther, 2-point basket. 59-23 our score. As that one's poked and stolen away. A-Town with the steal once again, 59-23. We got a whistle. We got a travel called. Oh, substitution timeout is called. Yeah, we'll see what the other two substitutions coming in here. Anna Servin in the game. And Macy Brooks, I believe, is into the game. Macy Brooks, number 35, getting some playing time here. And she traveled with it. 59-23, 5.5 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Jovi Weber brings it across the timeline. Cut into the basket. Gale had a good look there for a moment, but just lost the handle. She gets it back. Whistle, tie up, possession arrow. Should give it to A-Town. 5:06 and counting. It'll be A-Town basketball. Good crowd still on hand. They got to witness a pretty special moment here tonight. And the new #1 team in the state, showing why they deserve that honor. That one tipped out of bounds off the hands of that is Galva. Last to touch it. And Galva played a really good first quarter. Kept things close throughout most of the first quarter until the latter stages. A-Town finished the first quarter on a 6-0 run. As that one's poked and nearly stolen away. Out of play. Actually, they finished on a 4-0 run, I should say. A little 4-0 mini burst. But it was as part of a 13-0 run between late first quarter into the second quarter that blew this game open. And A-Town hasn't looked back since. Substitution, Alyssa Hudson into the game. Number 24 for Galva. Under 4 minutes to go. Here's Tiana Hamilton with it. Up top, loses the handle, gets it to Pompeo. Right side, Anna Servin. Servin driving inside through the defense, lays it up. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Brooks puts it up. No. Another battle rebound. Anna Servin lays it up. No good, but a foul. 3:37 to go. Anna Servin going to go to the line. Foul is going to be on Charlotte Farmer. First time seeing her into the action here tonight. There's a free throw up, no good by Servin. One more free throw coming up here for Anna Servin. As that free throw on the way, it is good. No basket though. Another lane violation. Second time we've seen that here tonight for A-Town. 59-23, 2:50 to go here in the fourth. A running clock. Gale gets it to Bates up top, I should say. Driving, losing the handle. That's poke stolen away. Nice play there by Macy Brooks. Here comes A-Town running the fast break. It's Tiana Hamilton. Lays it up and in. Tiana Hamilton on the score sheet, 61-23. Pass goes left side. There's Alyssa Hudson inside, putting up the shot. No good. Madison Bates, though, going to draw the foul. And that'll be the first foul on A-Town here in the quarter. 2:13 and counting. And Madison Bates with 4 points here tonight. Actually, scoreboard's got her for 5. Free throw on the way. It's up and good. Jovi Weber will check back into the ball game here for, I must have missed a free throw from her. Free throw on the way. It is good. So give her 7 points. 61-25. The lead for the A-Town Tornadoes. That one into the corner to Tiana Hamilton. Getting it up top. Here's Brooks, 1:22 to go. Brooks goes to the baseline, loses the handle out of play. 61-25. A-Town in the last 2 ball games here, they held United to just 23 points in that contest. There's a 3 on the top of the key. That one off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound for a moment into the hands of Hudson. We got a whistle and a tie-up. And the clock's still moving, under a minute to go. 61-25. Up top free throw line, Hudson puts the shot up, no good. And Alyssa Hudson going to go to the line, and this will likely be the last play of this ball game. Running clock. As Anna Servin going to pick up the foul. And under 30 seconds to go. They're going to stop the clock here with 29 seconds. First free throw on the way. It's up and good. Steve, I'll look at that here in the post game if you don't mind. Looking at the how many games are left on the schedule here for A-Town. We're coming down the home stretch, though, as both free throws no good by Hudson. Clock's going to start moving. A-Town will bring it up the floor, and that should do it here in this one. The A-Town Tornadoes. And what was a historic night here tonight. Kennedy Quinn scoring her 1,000th career point. Getting the #1 ranking in the state. There's a nice pass there. Tiana Hamilton had an open look. Good defense coming in to slow things down. Servin has it up top, and she'll dribble out the clock. Had a throw inside to Tiana Hamilton once again, but that is going to do it. 61-25, the A-Town Tornadoes defeat the Wildcats of Galva in dominant fashion. They pick up their 18th win of the season. They move to 18-3. They've won 6 in a row, while Galva will fall to 4-14 on the year. And they will have dropped their last 4. As, again, a great night for Kennedy Quinn. She had 20 points in a night where she picked up her 1,000th career point. Did that early in the first quarter, so if you want to go back and watch that, maybe you missed it, feel free to, go back and watch it here. We'll have it for you. Got the full replay, but you can go back and watch it right now and then come back and listen to the post-game reaction from Coach Dugan, as we'll chat with him here in just a few moments, as I believe he's going to do something special here tonight here for. We'll let Coach Dugan take over. Scoreboard got stuck here, so.
Reached out to the other two, Ashley and Brooke, and they wanted to give special congratulations to Kennedy as well to keep the feet going with 1,000-point career total. And I know that Kennedy's going to keep that going not just this year, but on to her career. So congratulations to Kennedy Quinn.
So there's Kennedy Quinn getting the game ball from Coach Dugan. Again, we'll talk to him here in the post game here. Special night here at A-Town High School for sure. He mentioned Haley Redding on the roster, of course. She had 1,000 points in her career. She reached that last year. We were here for that ball game. It's kind of cool. Back-to-back years getting to be here with 1,000 career points being scored by 2 different girls, and having them on the same team certainly is nothing to sneeze at, and that is why A-Town, the new #1 team in the state, among other reasons. They play great defense. This team is going to be a tough out. They made it all the way to the sectionals last year, the sectional championship game, lost a heartbreaker to Illini Bluffs. This team out for blood this year. This was the year, though, that A-Town said, this is the year. We'll talk to Coach Dugan about that here in just a little bit, but boy, what a team, what a year for Kennedy Quinn. And she's just going to keep on racking up the milestones. And now the chase for 2,000 points is on, as she's gotten it 1,000 career points in her sophomore year. Certainly reachable as long as she stays healthy. That is certainly well within reach for Kennedy Quinn. But A-Town picks up their 18th win of the season. They move to 18-3, and winners of 6 in a row. And let's take a look here at the scoring breakdown here, as I was getting ready to do that before they had the special moment there for Kennedy Quinn. Kennedy Quinn did finish the leading scorer here tonight. She had 20 points, 18 points for Haley Redding. It was 9 points for Caden Quinn, 6 points in the ballgame for Avery Stiegel, 4 points for Emma Gunther, 2 points Tiana Hamilton, and 2 points as well for Taylor Ford. Looking at Galva, their leading scorer here tonight, Kaylin Gale, the sophomore, leading the way with 11 points. She had some open looks here tonight. If she was able to get some of those open looks early in this ball game, might have changed the complexion at least early on. Certainly would have given Galva a little bit more confidence before things started getting out of hand. But Gail, she's a very talented player. She's only a sophomore. Certainly a name one I need to keep in our minds throughout the next couple of years, along with Kennedy Quinn, obviously. But seeing that performance tonight, I thought Kaylin Gale had herself a really, really good ball game here for the Wildcats. 7 points for Madison Bates, 4 points tonight for Jovi Weber, 4 points also for Amber Plummer. That's your scoring breakdown here for the A-Town Tornadoes, as 61-25 ends up being the final score here tonight for the A-Town Tornadoes. Their next matchup will be another neutral site game. That'll be against West Central, not Biggsville West Central. This is Winchester Bluffs West Central. That will be coming up on Saturday. That's Saturday, isn't it? No, that's the 20th. They play that ball game on Monday in a Martin Luther King ball game. That'll be during the afternoon. Lost my schedule here. Give me a minute. Clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. So that'll be a Monday afternoon game at 1:30 in a neutral site. I don't know where that's actually going to be. Should have asked Coach the AD Kelso about that before this ball game, but I did not. So their next home game here will not be until the 27th. The A-Town Tornadoes will take the floor on Monday, the 27th, against West Central from Biggsville. That's the West Central we know here on TSSR. But that will be on the 27th. That is a Monday night, and we'll have that call for you here on TSSR. And then after that, just one more home game, as the next home game after that will be the following Monday. Stark County will be the next home game on February 3rd. And then it's all road games here. They've got some tough road games as well. Princeville on the road, Rova Williamsfield, Knoxville. They have to play them on the road, and then Anawan. That'll be a tough opponent to wrap up the regular season. Now there is a TBA opponent. I don't know. That might be their. That might be the regional there. They say for that. So on the February 8th. That's a Saturday though. I don't know why they have that. Maybe they're taking part in an end of the year shootout kind of thing. We'll talk to Kelso about that. Reed Kelso, the AD for A-Town, and kind of get that figured out here in the upcoming weeks. But just two more home games that we'll broadcast here on TSSR. Again, the next one will be on the 27th against West Central, and then the following Monday it'll be against Stark County. So some good matchups here down the stretch, though, but a lot of them on the road. Going to be some tough ones, and they're going to be getting every team's best shot from here on out. Now that you're the number one team in the state, you are going to get their best shot. Every team that's out there wants to take down number one, and I think Coach Dugan, of all people, certainly knows that, and he'll have his team ready as this team gets ready to head to the postseason and looking to capitalize on some of the momentum. They got a 6-game winning streak coming into this one, and they extend that winning streak to 6, I should say, here tonight with a win over Galva, 61-25 again. The final score. Steve saying it is indeed a special season. For Galva, for those of you interested in Galva, Galva got a lot of road games here. Boy, they had a home stretch and unfortunately lost. Actually, no, I shouldn't say a home stretch. They had a neutral site game against Farmington, but that shows up as versus. That's what throws me off here. Last two games they were at home. Now they're on the road. This is the first of 3 games on the road for Galva. Their schedule looks like this. Monday they will play Anawan. That'll be a Monday night game on the road. Then they head to Stark County and play them just 2 days after that on the 22nd. That'll be next Wednesday. Their next home game for the Wildcats will be against Rova Williamsfield. And then they're back on the road against Bureau Valley before wrapping up the season. A couple of games at home, Knoxville and Wethersfield to round things out. So that is the upcoming schedule for the Galva Wildcats here, as we're awaiting Coach Dugan to come chat with us here maybe for a little bit. As again, the A-Town Tornadoes picking up their 18th win of the season, 18-3, and some tough matchups ahead on the schedule for the A-Town Tornadoes. So this could certainly be an interesting run to the postseason, and we'll have at least the home games. And I would imagine we're going to have the regional here on TSSR. It will be right here. I'll certainly put in a good word and see if I can cover that. And then A-Town will be hosting the regional here, so they're looking forward to hosting that a little bit later on. And then we'll be on to potentially to the sectional. But got to take care of business here. Just because you get to host the sectional doesn't mean it's not a guarantee. So we'll see how it all plays out here down the stretch. The A-Town Tornadoes, certainly, though, one of the favorites here in Class 1A. 18-3, though, on the season. Number 1 team in the state. Effingham St. Anthony, who was number 1 last week, they lost. And then you've got some tough teams. United, who A-Town beat last week, or earlier this week, I should say. A-Town coming in, or excuse me, United coming in at number 8 on the new AP poll. That was just their second loss of the season, by the way. The United's a really good ball club, and the fact that A-Town did what they did to them on Monday, very impressive. So this is a squad that's taking care of business here over the last couple of ball games with that suffocating defense. We saw it on full display here tonight as Galva, at certain points in this ball game, really struggled to score. This game was 13-8 at one point in the first quarter, and then Galva from late in the first quarter until halftime only scored 6 points. So that's just how suffocating the defense can be here for the A-Town Tornadoes. And that, again, was on a full display here tonight as we are awaiting and potentially chatting with Coach Dugan. We'll see if he stops by and chats with us here for a few minutes. If not, we certainly understand. Been a busy night here. Fun night indeed. 61-25, and again, this is the only game of the night, so that is why you see folks out there on the court. Varsity only here tonight, and that will change, I assume, for our next ball game. I don't know, though. West Central doesn't have a lot of players on their roster, so. Steve pointing out in the comments that United's both losses are to A-Town this season, so that is certainly a matchup that United does not want to see again. I think they've played twice. I think you're right. You might be absolutely right there, Steve. Let me look at the schedule here. Yeah, they played United at the beginning of the year. That's how they started the regular season. Back on November 19th against United in first game of the day, and then winning on Monday in rather dominant fashion, 42-23. Head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan, joining us here as we get to chat with him here a little bit following the 61-25 win here tonight. What a ball game there for your girls out there, but what a special night as well for one Miss Kennedy Quinn. We've gotten to be here both times that we've seen a 1,000-point scorer. Kennedy doing it in her sophomore season. I mean, that's pretty special, and we expect the milestones to continue to rack up for Kennedy, but doing this in her sophomore year, that's pretty special for Kennedy in the squad.
Yeah. If you just take a second to think about what kind of achievement that is, and what she's done, and in that amount of time too. I mean, there's not a lot of people out there that get a chance to even try for the 1,000-point in a 4-year career, let alone a year and a half, basically. So, congratulations to her, and I know there's some disappointment in that locker room only because it was a special night. And I think some of those things theatrically came to maybe let's think about that and let's think about trying to do other things rather than getting ourselves better, which, at times we looked okay doing some things, and then there's other times where I thought we were just kind of going through the motions, which I guess I'm just being a coach. But I am going to enjoy the moment for Kennedy and what she did and what she's done for this program, for that matter, and the others, just getting her open and knowing what kind of player she actually is.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said, it's the second year in a row that you've had a 1,000-point scorer on the team, where you had Haley Redding doing it last year. I mean, she's been a leader for your squad. It's her senior year. So, getting to see those two on the floor together, you saw Kennedy early on getting Haley some open shots, finding some open looks. So even though she knew she was close to that mark, she was still setting up her teammates, and I think that's what Kennedy Quinn does so well here for this club.
Well, that's a great point, because that one play was drawn up for her, and she kicked it back out to Haley for a 3 in the corner, and Haley hit that shot. So, yeah, it was great that, she recognizes who the open person is, and she knew basically the points were going to come to her at some point in time during the game, and I thought, she did a good job of that, and, I applaud that. I mean, it would have been easy to go out there, and especially with her creativity and how she can get to the rim or does whatever she wants to with the ball sometimes. I think it is a luxury, the fact that she could have gotten those points probably all by herself at times tonight, and I thought she did look for other players and just let the points come to her. So I chalk that up to a lot of maturity in that Kennedy Quinn as a sophomore.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot from sophomores out there. But your squad then, after kind of a grinded-out first quarter, Galva kind of gave you their best shot that they had in that first quarter. It was still a close game until the later portions of the first quarter. Then your defense really tightened up. From late in the first quarter to the half, you only allowed 6 points, and the defense kind of carried you through. And you're coming off of a game where you held a very good United team to just 23 points. So this defensive performance over the last 2 ball games has been very special here. I know we talk often about the offense here, but this defense is playing some really good basketball right now.
They are, and I think there's, maybe we didn't see as much of the good defense tonight as we did on Monday, which, again, that's me taking a step back and being a little disappointed in them. But overall, you're right. The process of what's going on the defensive side of things is limiting the other team and their options and what they can do. And obviously, I know Galva's not having a strong season, but I know they've done some things that you could tell they've gotten better. And they took some shots tonight that even though a couple misses look pretty good. So,
yeah.
Obviously, chalk it up to Coach on the Galva side, you're doing some good things and getting some results out of them.
Well, you're getting ready to go down the home stretch here. Got a lot of road games. We talked about that last time you and I talked. Some tough games on the road ahead for you, some conference games. Those are always tricky, obviously. And as you're getting ready to go into regionals, which you're going to be able to host here, and now you add a little bit more pressure on that you guys are the new #1 team in the state of Illinois in Class 1A.
Right.
You're going to be getting every team's best shot because everybody wants to knock off #1. What is the message going to your ball club down the stretch when you've got these tough games ahead?
Well, it's one of those things, and to get into a kid's mind at 16, 17, 18 years old, the easiest way of doing it is sometimes say, hey, I've been there, done that. And fortunately for me at Knoxville, I had a team. I was on a team, fortunately enough, that had a #1. We're #1 state for like 2 weeks. Had some sickness or whatever, got a loss or two here or there, and then went into the regional favorite, went into sectional title game favorite, and got beat. So I get to talk to them about that thing. It is a reality to me, and I live vicariously through these players now, and I don't think they completely understand that I'm not just harping on those little detail moments just to harp and lose 2 years off my life. I'm doing it because they need to get better. I want them to get better. And, tonight wasn't, maybe a team of your caliber, but it's also a team that you need to play tougher and do things better and execute better and do all those detail things that we're talking about. So, therefore, if you want to call it a bona fide practice, then you call it a bona fide practice. I don't care what you do. But you still got to do it and go through those motions rather than just going through the motions, if that makes any sense.
It certainly does. We're talking to the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan, here on TSSR. And like I said, you're coming down the stretch here. You've got those tough games, and did see that Miley had a sling on here. How's she doing? What's her status as you get ready to come down the stretch?
So she's going to have to be out like 2.5 to 3 weeks, and then they're going to reevaluate. She had a hyperextension of the elbow.
Ooh.
She kind of came down on it, trying to protect herself in one regard, and then ended up hurting herself in the other. And when she did that, elbow went one direction it wasn't supposed to. So she had basically an ulnar nerve that's giving her some problems and going to give her some problems for a little while, and then it's just a little bit of a break on the head of the joint of her elbow. So she's going to have a little bit of a time off, and hopefully we can get her back for the postseason, and hopefully she can contribute in some way. Because
I know you were trying to get her some more minutes here these last couple of ball games. So what's kind of going to be the idea going forward now that you can't go to her in those minutes? It's funny you're bringing that up because we were just talking about it over the last couple of days, or with her going down and how we're going to do this and how who's going to have to step up and who's going to fill those minutes, not only just at the varsity level but also JV minutes. And we got a couple that can fit in pretty well. I'm going to have to handle the ball more, which I think is just going to better us for future. But I would also say there's going to be other people that got to step up.
maybe not foul as much, you know, in the top 5, 6 people. So therefore, they can't foul as much, and they got to recognize what a good foul is, or when to be in a better position, those type of things. But I'd also say that, you know, there is opportunity knocking now for an Anna Servant or an Ellie Pompeo, or you know, somebody else coming off the bench and just giving those minutes. And I'm not just looking for it just in practice, but I'm looking for it in the JV games. I'm looking for it when we get, you want to call them mop-up minutes, what do you want to call it? I'm looking for those players to step forward, and hopefully that transpires over the next month, that our season is going to continue.
That's right. We'll see how it plays out here as the A-Town Tornadoes getting ready for the home stretch here. We won't talk to you for a couple of weeks here. We'll be back for the West Central game, but best of luck here the rest of the way. We'll talk to you here in a few weeks.
As always, we enjoy the time you put in, and you do a really good job. I get compliments on how you do it, and all the time I get compliments. So thank you for covering us, and I look forward to the next time we go. Probably, like I said, 2 weeks away. I think we got Stark County or somebody here.
I think West Central
West
before
Central,
that.
you're right,
West
yeah.
Central before that. And but yeah, you got some good games here down the stretch, and we'll be here most likely. I would imagine we'd be here for the postseason as well. So we'll see how it all plays out. He's the head coach of the A-Town Tornadoes, Brent Dugan. Appreciate you stopping by here, and congratulations on that win here tonight. 61-25, the final score. That's going to do it for us though here tonight. The A-Town Tornadoes picking up the win here. Once again, moving to 18-3 on the season, the new #1 team in the state of Illinois. Got a long way to go, though. They got a lot of work to take care of, and we'll be here for the ride here as the next game here on the 27th against West Central. Got a boys game coming up on Friday night. We'll have that for you here. Friday night, the boys taking on United. Should be a good one. We'll have it for you here on TSSR. Until then, have a great rest of your night. You've been watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.